Hi everyone, welcome to FlowZap again, the quickest way to produce your workflow diagrams. In the last tutorial, we've covered how to generate or edit FlowZap code, the code version of your diagram. In today's tutorial, we will see how to use the AI FlowZap code generator to generate FlowZap code from nothing. Well, almost nothing, you'll see. Let's create another diagram for this demonstration. I'll call this diagram Finding a New Candidate. From here I will click on the FlowZap code icon here in the main toolbar, and voila, the FlowZap code generator user interface appears. The button here that says Generate FlowZap Code with AI is where the magic happens. This new user interface presents some instructions and an example process in the input field. You're basically invited to describe your workflow or business process in your everyday language. Let's start with the example displayed here and submit this example prompt to generate the related FlowZap code. The process can take 3 to 10 seconds, not more than that. Here it comes. Wait for it. Okay, we have the resulting code. I can see we have our components and the handles. Now let's click on Update Diagram to see the actual workflow diagram. Great, we have a very interesting result here. It starts with receiving a quote, gathering basic information, inform the prospect. That looks great. This is a good start. I can easily edit the diagram at this point to make it look pretty. Of course, in this use case, our user perfectly knows his or her job, or at least how to describe it. But another use case could be that the user actually doesn't know the business process very well. Let's explore this use case. Let's go back to our initial goal, which was to define the workflow of finding a new candidate. And let's say that I'm looking for ideas on how to do that. In such a context, we can try another simpler prompt pertaining to this process of finding a new candidate. Let's just ask the AI FlowZap code generator how to do that. I'm not going to be very precise in this situation, so here's how I'm going to define my prompt. As an HR coordinator working in a furniture manufacturing company, I need to identify a workflow that I can use to find new candidates for job openings in this company, define the steps I should follow, and include some ideas about where I should look for candidates. Let's see what the FlowZap AI code generator comes up with. Great, I have my components here. Let's see what my diagram looks like. Oh, that's interesting. We have a Identify Job Openings step, Create Candidates Profile Requirements, Search on Job Boards, on LinkedIn, on company website. That's great. From there I can just clean up the diagram by editing the arrows and alignments, nothing we haven't done before. That's basically it. For the most part, it definitely makes sense. And that was produced in just a couple of minutes. That's the power of the AI FlowZap code generator. All right, I'll stop here for now. See you next time for more tips on how to use FlowZap.